Hey, you cool cats and kittens. It's Caitlin and Charlie here with our RealMomly podcast. Can you guess what we're talking about
Tiger
today?
King! Everybody!
Whoop, whoop.
This is exciting.
We're so excited.
I know, the Tiger King.
Yeah.
It was a super, honestly, when we first started it, the first episode, I didn't want to watch it. I told Jake to turn it off, that I thought it was super sad. Weird things like this make me feel uncomfortable at first. Like when you watch like a sad movie like Blood Diamond, it made me feel fucking sick to my stomach that this shit goes on in the world. And that was my first impression.
Yeah.
But then second episode, he was like, all right, I'll turn it off. And I was like, no, you have to keep going. I need to see this guy.
There's no, are you still watching? Because fuck yeah, I'm still watching all the way through.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Keep going. I'd literally be like falling asleep and just be like, no, I have to stay awake and finish this. Joe is so entertaining.
It is just crazy.
I know.
I can't believe, so they start out
in Florida.
Of
course.
Where all the crazies come from.
Mm-hmm. With a snow leopard in the back of a guy's fucking van.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't...
Dying, I'm sure.
Right? Because, I don't know anything about snow leopards, but snow is in the name. And I would think they'd at least need some fucking AC back in the bitch.
It don't matter if your name starts with Snow or if it starts with Joe Exotic.
That's true. You're going to need AC.
You're going to die in the back of a van if it's over 100 degrees.
Dude, we're what right now? April, and it's 90 degrees outside in the middle of the day. 4 p.m. and it's like 95 fucking degrees, it feels like, in my house.
Horrible.
I couldn't imagine for the poor fucking snow leopard. And honestly, when it started, I thought that...
He probably didn't even make it back to the house alive.
Right? I thought that guy was Joe when it first started, and then it turns out it's not.
Yeah, it took a hot minute to get to Joe.
But as soon as you see Joe, you love him. I think he's fucking great. And his mullet and his eyebrow piercing looking like it's...
I don't know if I would call that an eyebrow piercing. That's more like a eyelid piercing.
It was dangling.
When he doesn't have a ring in there and he closes his eye, does he see light coming through? That's a legit question. I really want to know the answer to that.
God. That thing is dangling by a thin... That's when you're like, your earrings, you wear too heavy of an earring, and it just pulls and stretches that shit out. It looks so rough. Poor Joe. But he cares about people. He tries to bring in, all the people that don't have anybody. They don't have anywhere to go.
Well, he knows that he doesn't have to pay them much.
He pays them more than Doc Antle. He pays them $150 a week, and Doc Antle only pays his dudes. I was about to say another word, and dudes came out, so it sounded fucking weird. But he pays his people $100 a week. I couldn't believe that Joe paid his people more.
Yeah. Well, he also takes cuts from the Walmart meat truck.
Oh, yeah, so he has a lot of saving costs. He gets his food to feed his lions off the food truck. Dead animals in a fucking pasture. So all the dead, sick animals.
And dead animals on the side of the road.
I would rather get the roadkill.
Roadkill.
Yeah. Because at least that's fresh. More fresh than dead baby cows.
Hey, Joe, come get this fresh deer I just hit on the side of the road. Feed it to your tiger.
Fuck yeah, I would love that. Please, if you hit an animal, call me. If your cow dies in the pasture, don't. Let a fucking coyote get it. But maybe if a coyote can get it and it dies in a pasture, do you think it's bad for a tiger? Or do you think it's make them sick?
I don't know. I feel like it depends on now we're getting crazy because we're going to be talking about genetics here, because I think it depends on how the stomach and digestive system is built in, because vultures,
they can eat anything and they're fine.
Yeah. Their stomach is like
Oh,
acid.
fuck. You're so
Just like
right.
pure acid. So I think it just depends. I mean, I don't know. A lion could be built to be that way because, they eat dead animals. So who knows?
Interesting. That's true. I didn't think
Mhm.
of that. Um,
So who knows?
hmm. But, he has like how many tigers? 200, 187 tigers, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's like a little under 200 or
I
something.
feel like, okay, you're breeding them. I mean, at least Joe is keeping them and trying to feed them, or he's selling them off. He's not just breeding them and killing them like Doc Antle probably is.
Well, as
As
far as we
far as
know.
we know. Um, but what the fuck? That's when it gets to an excessive amount. That's when it's like overboard. That's when it's hoarding or becoming like a fucking mental issue. It's not healthy.
Right. Well, I feel like the whole situation is not healthy. They're all mentally insane.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Every single one of those people is just crazy. Killer, crazy,
Carol Baskin.
you know.
I think she's a killer. I totally think. I love it how when she's like, when Joe has the apparently cologne, someone put cologne on his shoe, and Carol's like, no, cologne
Hmm.
would just make a kitty love you and be like, oh, what's that? And then she's like, no, sardine oil is what you would use if you wanted to fucking kill somebody. And you're just like, that's what you did. That's exactly what the fuck you
We're
did.
all sitting there looking at the TV like, we knew it. We knew it.
Exactly. And she comes off just so aloof and, like, la di da di da. I have all my cats.
Who doesn't care one bit about her missing
No,
ex-husband?
not at all.
It
That
doesn't
was
even
probably the
faze
best
her.
thing to ever happen to her. She
Yeah.
now has a husband who is up her butt, totally in love with her, would do anything for her.
Well, okay, at first I got the vibe that he 100% hated her. Oh yeah. Like the way he looked at her when he was following her around that first scene or whatever, and she's like, "Are you just gonna follow me?" I thought he was just gonna
You
kill her right
thought
then and
so?
there.
I totally thought. I was like, damn, she is the queen bitch. This guy is totally.
Yeah, but then like throughout the episodes, he like came out of his shell or something
He kind of
happened to him.
seemed.
He was like a totally
Exactly. It kind
different
of seemed
person.
like the head honcho. Like he was kind of making the
Hmm.
calls and doing stuff more with the lawyer and everything than Carol was.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thought that was so insane because he just seems so weird to me. But he's really.
Yeah. He seems like I thought he was gonna be like this, very
Yes,
quiet,
yes.
like don't say anything. Like, Carol does
Keep your
everything.
head
She's the one that does
down.
all the
Yeah, like,
talking. But
that's
really,
it.
it was the opposite.
Yes, Carol was the one that. There were a few times when it was like Carol, when Joe had his parents' house, they wanted to take his parents' house or something like that, when Carol wanted that. But everything else, the husband negotiated.
Yeah.
Which I thought was insane. And
He seems like almost like the sane one in this whole
the husband?
documentary. Yeah. Like he seems like more of like the smart, like book smart,
Yes.
you
Had
know.
his shit together.
I don't know. I just feel like everyone is just yeah, like everyone is just like stupid. I think they all incriminated
They really
themselves.
did.
Like,
Joe
come on.
Exotic, he was literally like the naive, stupid guy. Doc, and I think really though the directors, they played it that way so that they could get all their information.
Yeah. I mean, like Joe Exotic is just not street smart, clearly.
He's naive. I really think
He just
that
he just trusts everybody, and that's what got
I
him
think he
into
was
trouble.
very desperate because he didn't have any money, so that any chance he thought he could have to, he was obviously, there was at one point where he could barely feed his cats. They only had like one, I don't even know, they only had like a bucket of fucking meat for almost 200 cats, and they couldn't even feed the rest of them at one point in some of the videos. I think Joe was pretty desperate, and he would have done anything to try and keep his place.
That's true, to try and keep his cats.
And then getting involved with Jeff Lowe just did not work in his favor. And I think Jeff Lowe and his people screwed him.
Jeff Lowe is like...
I think they are some nasty, nasty people. And he totally incriminated himself as well. I'm surprised that they're not after him.
100% looks like from that movie Disturbia, the serial killer. 100%. You take off his bandana and his hat.
That guy was so creepy in Disturbia. That guy was so fucking creepy. And that's the same vibe you get from Jeff Lowe, but just with a little more attractiveness.
Well, I think you find him attractive because someone just got a cat.
What?
And you might be on the track to being the tiger queen up in there.
I did get a cat, and she's got some tiger vibes. But I really hope I don't become a crazy cat lady.
Me too, because I'm going to be buying you some animal print outfits.
As long as they're sexy. Not a moo-moo. No moo-moos up in this bitch.
I don't know if they're going to be sexy.
All right, but I'll totally wear a fucking moo-moo, though. Just don't tell anybody.
I'll be taking some pictures of you.
Oh my god! Honestly, though, you have videos of me in a moo-moo, like singing. You showed it to me the other day. Yeah. I couldn't believe what the fuck I was wearing. I couldn't fucking believe it, but it's totally something I'd wear.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure tons of people say that about what we wear nowadays, anyway. So. In our mom outfits. Man.
Yeah, comfy all the way every day. Comfy before everything. But Doc Antle, though, I thought he was an interesting character.
He came on the scene and I was like, all right, this dude
has his shit together.
He's going to be more of like the normal ones. Yeah, like he's got a normal outfit on. He just, he's going to be normal. Wrong. He's got like 50,000 wives. Like,
he's got the sister wives.
He's the worst out of all of them.
And that's literally what it comes down to. The most fucked up people look the most normal. Psychopaths and all. Right. They always seem so normal, so everything's fine, and then they fucking hit you. My first impression of Doc Antle was he wanted to be in control. And I love that they showed him kind of like directing everybody. I love that they showed both angles of it. I'm sure they didn't think that they were going to put that out, and I thought it was fucking great. The camera crew was being super sly with how they were doing shit. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, no, he's definitely controlling, that's for sure. He's controlling with everything. His women,
legitimate
all of that.
Cult is what I thought of. Working day in and day out, 365 days a week. You can never take a break. You can never... Paid $100 a week to work 8 a.m. to midnight? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, and you can't have any time off. No. And most of those women are attractive. Like, they can actually go out and, like, be something. Not saying that ugly people can't. I'm just saying that that they would have maybe a better chance. I don't know. I feel like that, like, if you're I guess if you're like really unattractive, you have no teeth, like you come from nothing, you have no life, then maybe marry a dude who's got like 10 other wives and that's all you know. But I mean, if you're like actually like attractive and you're young and you might have a future, hello, why are you sticking around?
I think it's because also they, like, even though they could have everything going for them. They don't feel that. They feel like they have nothing. Or they're also so young that they want to experience, like, this is the time in their life to experience it, and then they just get sucked in and they stay. And that was the thing with most women. They all came in their early 20s. They all came at a very vulnerable, I'm sorry, your early 20s, you have no fucking idea what's going on. You think you're an adult, but you're not. So that's a very vulnerable time, and you're kind of like, and then you see this like older attractive man, and you're like, who has tigers, and you're like, ooh, this is like super interesting. Let me get in on this. And, you know, like, gotta do something a little more, you know, to get like up in the game. I don't know. If you go out there alone,
get one of those houses,
right? You might be down for that. I honestly, sometimes I look at his son's stuff on TikTok, and I'm like, he ain't bad looking. He's, you know, I also see the crazy in his eye, and I'm like, you're fucking creepy like your dad. But if that's what his dad looked like, you know, at fucking 20, 30, shit, I understand. So yeah, looking at him on TikTok, he actually looks like a super attractive dude. And if his dad looked like that, I totally understand how he's getting like all these young women to, you know, get and hang out in all of his dorms and be his girlfriend and wives at the end of the day.
Girl, you need to take your cat back.
She's a cute kitty. You want to know her name? You want to know what Jake named our fucking cat?
Oh, man.
He had the name picked out before we went and got the cat, and we were going to get a male cat. We ended up getting a female, but her name is Obama.
Stop it.
Is Obama. Jake named her Obama. I cannot
Why
believe
Obama?
it. I have no fucking idea.
That is so
I have no
funny.
idea. But he had it picked out, and I told him he could name the fucking cat. And I mean, hey.
She agreed with it. She's acting like she didn't.
They named her at the shelter Lauren.
Well, friggin' Lauren is so boring. I'd rather go with Obama.
Obama is super interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Obama? How you doing today, girl?
What up, Obi?
Obi, how you doing?
What up, Obama?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
but, dude, Doc Antel's son's TikTok, he's got chimpanzees, he's got lions. I really don't blame anybody. They're interesting. I totally would want to go play with baby cat, like lions and tigers if I could.
Yeah.
If I had the money, I would totally pay whatever to go chill with them.
I don't know if I would be comfortable paying the $600 or whatever people were paying.
Okay, yeah, that's totally excessive. I meant like if I was rich, and I'm not. But if it was like $30 a person, and you know, and you're like on vacay, and you're like, yo, let's go see a tiger, lion. Yeah. I totally fucking would.
I know.
But then watching this fucking Tiger King, I'm like, nobody should be breeding cats. Tigers do not need to be in this. They're literally breeding them for them to die in cages.
I know. It's sad. It's like you can see it from both sides, but then you're like, damn, just so cute. Like, I just want my Tinder profile to be one with a cat. I mean, hello.
I could not believe that was a fucking challenge.
I know.
Or like a thing people were doing on Tinder. What the fuck?
Totally random.
Does that make you more attractive that you're posing with a lion or a tiger? Also, ligers, I didn't think that was a real thing. A liger, people are actually breeding ligers.
Well, look at all these dog breeds we have.
I know, right?
They are not true. They are not true. They are fake. We got some teepoos, some
genetically modified,
some
Maltepoos,
golden doodles.
Hey, those are fucking cute though.
So are baby cubs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard because you're so conflicted, and then it also goes to like, okay, a zoo. How technical are you gonna get? Because you know for a fucking fact that zoos around the United States have bought from these places and used their cats for their zoos.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I have a zoo pass, so I support.
I love the fucking zoo.
But it's just, I don't know, it's hard. You can swing either way.
Because they also keep them, they also keep them in small cages. They're also getting exotic animals.
But they don't have, like, a ton of each kind of animal. They have, like, one or two.
Yes, and that's where
on call, they always feed them. There's never, like, a question of them not being able to get food.
Yes, they have the veterinarian, the vet capabilities. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say, but they have all that shit. They're not like Joe Exotic. They have no background. They don't have a degree. That's maybe what I was trying to say. They actually went to college and got the fucking education to know what is going on in an animal, and they're not just cutting them open and being like, this looks right. Let's do it.
The magical...
Doc Antle's a fucking mystical scientist. What the fuck is that?
I just picture him surrounded by some crystal shit,
Couple
crystals on his right, couple crystals on his left.
I'm really sorry, crystal people. I don't know if is that like me being mean. You crystal people out there. I got some rocks. No, I have crystals. I just don't, set them up and put them in the moonlight. And there's actually something where what the fuck is it called? Someone actually gave me a stone when I was pregnant and said that if I put it out in the moonlight and it, I don't know, sanitizes it or cleanses it or something, and then it'll help protect your baby during pregnancy. A rock.
Interesting.
It's going to do it.
Do you have to chant?
But I mean, I've gone to there's golf and gators in fucking Cape Canaveral, and I've done where they have this thing there where you shake off all the crystals and you find all these really awesome crystals and amethyst and I don't know, all the other cool shit. And so I have a lot of that. I just don't, use them for those purposes. They're decoration. And they are beautiful. And no offense to all you peeps out there. If it makes you feel good, it makes you feel good. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
Or boy.
Sorry, everybody.
Whatever.
Or boy. Or gender
Crystal
neutral. I don't know. What is it? I feel like... I don't know. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I've had a glass of wine. Or two.
This is take 97. We're just trying to get this shit right. People.
Are we on 100 or 97? I don't even know. Oh, man. But mystical science. We actually looked up the definition earlier, and it literally says it's like mystics of mystics science. It literally doesn't explain fucking anything. I was
just going to say, all right, Charlie, tell me if you remember the definition.
I didn't. I just know it had those kind of words in it, and I just knew I was confused afterwards, and it didn't answer any of my questions.
I'm pretty sure it's made up.
Yeah, again, fuck. It's total. I don't fucking know. It's magic, mystical science, though.
It's mystical
but
magic
yeah,
science.
And also, what does he call himself? Bhagavad?
Bhagava.
Baklava. It
Baklava.
literally means Lord. Baklava. Great dessert. Oh my god. But he literally calls himself fucking Lord. How more conceited can you be?
Right? Lord. You have to call him Lord.
Dude.
Man.
Fuck that. And see, and that's how he gets the girls. That's how he gets the innocent. Oh, and it even said he liked fucking virgins.
Yeah.
He likes the girls who are naive, totally oblivious, have never been fucking sexual with a man, and he takes advantage of that, and he gets in their little panties, and he makes them feel like they've never felt before, and they're hooked, and they've been there for fucking 20 years.
It's just crazy. I just can't wrap my mind around it.
No.
Just so crazy.
And then all his animals have been in movies.
Oh, I know. It blew my mind that all of his animals were a part of big hit movies.
I know.
Now I want to go rewatch all of them and see how the animals
Mighty
acted.
Joe Young. I forget what the other ones were. But
One of them was Dr. Dolittle, or no?
I think so. I think you're right.
Dr. Dolittle? Because I remember they had like a tiger or something in it.
They did. They had a lot of animals in that
Yeah.
Dr. Dolittle. But Mighty Joe Young was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Yeah. No, it makes me want to go rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I honestly feel like Doc Antle thinks he's doing good in the world. I think he really thinks that he is, which maybe he's giving a lot of money to that.
I think they all think that they're all doing good in their own way. And I just think that, to be fair, they need to shut them all down. Just shut them all down.
I just don't. Even Carol.
Yeah.
I don't understand why there's not more regulations. The people are literally just allowed to buy. I don't fully know, but I feel like they're just actually allowed to buy. If they have the money, they're able to buy them.
Yeah.
I don't understand how there's not more regulations on that, and you have to be certified and, certified in that fucking shit. Get a degree or get, I don't know, go to fucking learn about these animals before you're able to just buy them. And
it's like a damn timeshare. You got to go to one of those freaking conventions for an entire day before, you get
you're able to get one. Yes, I just don't understand. Why aren't they on a big, huge sanctuary and fuck, I don't even know where fucking tigers come from. Jesus. But a huge sanctuary with acres and acres of land where they can breed if they need to. Kind of if they just want to, the animals themselves, let them do their own fucking thing and leave them the fuck alone.
Well, that would require, nobody messing with them. So are you talking about, a sanctuary, people can still, drive through and see them? Or are you talking about, in the wild?
Well, I'm guessing, honestly, people, they would have to get money to be able to keep up this sanctuary. So they're going to have to use, people coming in and seeing them and being able to drive through.
People that are, that are coming in are, they can't be wild, because if some baby cub comes running up to your car, your ass is getting out to pet it. You want to hold it. And then here comes mommy, and you did. So.
Well, that's the whole thing. I hope nobody would go out and pet the kitty, although it would be super fucking cute.
Everybody would go out and pet the kitty.
And that's the thing. Everyone would pet the fucking kitty cat. Everybody would.
Mm-hmm. I would. They'd all be dead. Or at least missing a limb.
By the mom.
That's why they can't do that.
It's so hard. It's really hard to, have a firm stance on any of it because there's so many gray areas.
It's just so crazy. I mean,
and you really don't know the full story with anything. But Joe Exotic, though, I couldn't believe John and Travis, his husbands.
Mm-hmm.
John was my favorite.
For Travis.
I know, that was such a sad story.
And his lifestyle.
I know, when he committed suicide in the episode or on film, whatever it was, I thought it was a joke. I didn't actually think he did it because the way the other guy was talking, it was like he was always a jokester and there was nothing in the chamber. And I remember Jake and I watching it, and Jake was fully hyperventilating.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there did I miss it? It was a joke, right? And Jake's Jake was pale, a complete ghost.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
It's just so sad that people think that that's what they need to do in order to make their life better or to feel better, you know?
Yeah, they're that sad that they think that's the only way it'll go away.
I mean, I know he was on drugs constantly. I mean, I don't think there was ever a
You can
scene
see
where he
that
didn't
throughout
look
the
fucked up.
episode. Exactly. Throughout the whole season, he looked like he was on drugs. I remember even one part where he was sitting with a monkey and Joe, and they were both on the couch, and his eyes were just totally like bug-eyed, glassed over, just like insane look on his face. Even during their wedding ceremony, you can see Travis, he does not want to kiss Joe. At least it doesn't look like it. He looks like he's disgusted and he wants nothing
He's
to do
not
with him.
gay. You know, it's
Exactly. So Joe is even getting people in, the desperate people in, who need the drugs and, you know, getting his fucking, you want this, you're going to have to do this.
Yeah, I mean, people do some crazy shit for when they're addicted to drugs.
I know. I couldn't believe, though, that in the beginning of it, they were kind of like, yeah, Travis is just high on weed all the time, and that's how they get him to do stuff. I am sorry, but if you are that high on weed, like, I don't think weed is going to, like, make you suck another guy's dick. Like, if you're out of weed, you're not going to be out there being like, I will suck your fucking cock right now, just give me a joint. Because he was giving him meth.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you want.
That's all I'm saying. It wasn't the weed in this situation. It was the methamphetamines.
He wasn't no homosexual.
Oh my God. That's in a comedy skit, isn't it?
That's in, God, what is that from? No, that's from Mean Girls with the Remington Bull Action Rifle. So we could shoot the dinosaurs and the homosexuals.
Sexual. Oh,
talking about the homeschool kids.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
That's awful. But Joe, honestly, I love the guy. I think he's super naive. I think Jeff Lowe took complete advantage of him.
Oh,
well,
100%.
Joe was naive and oblivious.
But he even
enough
said,
to give
he even
this
admitted
guy,
to it, like...
the Jeff Lowe guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He totally admitted to all of it. You know, pulling Joe in to try and kill Carol Baskins, and then the guy just, like, dipping on the idea.
Mm-hmm.
It was all planned. Jeff Lowe planned that shit.
Yep.
And again, they're all crazy.
And it worked.
It did. And him and his fucking, although she is fucking hot as fuck, his girlfriend, wife, whatever she was.
She was his girlfriend, I think. Then they got married, and now she's pregnant, or she was pregnant. And then they were looking for a hot nanny.
Oh, yeah, to swing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
See, they're all fucking crazy. They all need, like, 30,000 husbands and wives to be happy with their cats.
Oh, my God. Crazy cat people. I know a few of those. They are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, even, like, the drug dealer in Miami fucking cutting open snakes and putting cocaine in them.
I just think that that's crazy that he was, like, on board with being
a part of it all.
videotaped. Yeah, especially with, like, his past and who he is, and, like, you know that shit ain't over in his life.
I know, and I think
they're doing it.
I really think the camera crew and the guy that they got to do the show, I think they did their job really well, because they got every one of them to tell their fucking truths, and they all did.
Yeah.
They all, like, said the Carol Baskin husband, that case is open. Doc Antle, like you heard, apparently was raided, and they took all of his animals. Jeff Lowe, he better fucking do something, better happen to him in the Joe Exotic. But, like, literally all of them are going down in their own ways because they incriminated themselves on this fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Now they're going to find out that she really did kill her husband. She's gotten away with it for however long it's been.
Again, that was probably the best fucking thing that ever happened to her. Her husband dying.
Well, the money.
The money, the cats. She got everything she ever wanted. And she even says in the beginning of it that she feels like she doesn't regret anything and that she thinks that all of this was supposed to happen so she could end up where she was today.
Exactly. She totally killed him.
I totally think so.
But
I mean, also, I've totally wanted to kill ex-boyfriends.
Yeah.
Didn't do it. I didn't feed him to a fucking cat. I thought about it, though.
Well, Jake better keep it together.
I know I'm going to feed him to our cat. Fucking Obama's going to get you, bitch.
We're going to start calling you Carol.
She won't even come out of the guest room, so we got a long way to go. I actually heard her meowing a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Kitty, kitty. Yeah, she won't come out. She's afraid of the dog, and it's getting better, but man, she fucking bitch slaps him. Right on the nose. Right on the nose.
Go Obama.
She is a bad bitch. She's already killed a lizard. I just need her to kill some of the things that are eating my vegetables in the backyard.
Yeah.
We have to make some progress. First, we're working on getting around the house, and then we'll start getting around the yard.
There you go. One thing.
If anyone has any cat advice, please. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I just want her to love me. Please love me.
I'll send you Carol Boskin's number.
Please. I really would love some advice, Carol, because this cat does... she really likes me. She just won't come out of the room. I'm used to dogs who love you no matter what you do, not cats who will also
hate you
kill
no
you
matter
in
what
your
you
sleep.
do.
Yeah, exactly. Which, again, goes back to... nobody needs to have exotic cats because they will kill you in your sleep. I don't understand. Joe Exotic is like, we have a soul connection. We have a heart-to-heart connection. It is a wild fucking cat.
That shit will have a connection of your head in its belly.
Its mouth. Exactly. It will chew your head off in one bite.
Yeah.
And people, they're just going in there like nothing. Doc Antle's putting his fucking chin in the damn lion's mouth and...
oh, yeah. They're taking risks. And yet nothing happens to them. They still have all their limbs, fingers and toes.
Oh, my goodness. The cologne on Joe's foot, though, that really got me because nobody helped him.
I know.
Nobody helped him.
Oh,
he's in there fucking pissed that this cat is smelling its foot and chewing on its foot, and no one is doing anything.
I wouldn't do anything. I'd be like, oh, shit. Let me get my phone out, record it.
I know, right? I mean, maybe it makes you feel alive. It's like an adrenaline thing. Like, you know, adrenaline junkies, like, they have all these big fucking cats, and they just want more, and they just want, you know, it's like you're living on the edge. You're living on the edge of life or death.
Yeah.
And that makes some people feel alive. They all are crazy, though.
Crazy from Florida.
I want to go fucking see Carol Baskin's Big Cat Rescue. We only live 2.5 hours away.
I know. All right, let's do it when it opens back up.
When it opens back. And also if it's not like $600. I did look at the website and they said they were giving refunds up to $1,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you know it's not cheap. It's not like $20 like a zoo.
Damn.
I mean, maybe it's like range. I know. We might have to, I don't even fucking know, do a lot of work before we can go there. They don't even have prices online. I was about to say something dirty, to be honest with you, and I just skipped right over it.
I was going to say,
I was going to, and then nothing.
To go.
That's what I was going to say. I thought it would be inappropriate, and then I also couldn't think of anything, you know.
Not
but
inappropriate.
Yeah, you know. But
there's a new episode coming out on Sunday, and I am so interested to find out
Is this for sure?
happened. I don't know.
Are you for sure it's coming out on Sunday?
Okay, don't quote me.
I really hope so.
Because don't be mad if it doesn't come out on Sunday, because it's just
Caitlin,
what
I'm
I heard.
Pissed. Sunday is Resurrection Day. That is already a really amazing day. I really hope Tiger King comes out as well.
Resurrection of the Tiger King.
The beginning of the day will be amazing, and then the end of the day will also be amazing to end with Tiger King.
Yeah, so supposedly, and we can do a recap on it too.
If you guys like this one, we can recap the newest episode that'll be coming out. That would be a lot
you guys
of fun.
Let us know what you think. Like, comment, go to our Facebook page. We just started our Instagram page, so you can go on there.
Yes, please like, subscribe, share.
But we'll add to it, and then hopefully sometime like within the next week, the podcast will be available on Spotify, Google Play, and the Apple Podcast app.
Yes, and
as soon as they're available, we'll let everybody know, because we know that that's a little more convenient than popping on YouTube.
Yes, we just have to get our episodes have to get approved.
Yeah.
But right now I'm looking up, and I don't know the fucking date. Is it April 10th or is it April 9th?
Today's the 10th.
Okay, so April 10th. Netflix, Tiger King will have a bonus episode hosted by Joel McHale. It will be Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, April 12th, the after show called Tiger King, and I will do... I fucked up, but I was reading it. But, dude, I'm so fucking excited. I have so many questions. Did Joe, really get indicted? Is he for sure in jail? Is he doing time for trying to kill Carol Baskins? Or is all this new light that's coming in? That's one thing. If when a case is closed, mm-hmm. and they do the
documentaries,
yes, that they can't, can they reintroduce this new evidence? I feel like Jeff Lowe kind of incriminated himself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he definitely said that they all planned it together, and then he kind of fucking threw Joe out.
Well, I think we're just going to have to wait and see what the future, how it unfolds, because now that this has come out and it's become such a huge thing and it's so popular, I know that it reopened the case about Carol Baskin's husband, and mm-hmm. the investigating on what's his face? Doc.
Yep.
So, who knows? We'll have to see how it goes. And then I also saw somewhere that something about Trump and...
Oh, he was going to do something to help Joe.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was. Excuse me, but some people letting him out or something. Releasing him, or I don't know exactly, because I didn't really read it. I just saw the headline.
I think it's so crazy that this has brought up so much stuff. I mean, it came out at the perfect time between quarantine and everything like that, but I just think it's so crazy how big it got, and how it opened my eyes, because I truly had no idea that people, I mean, your next door neighbor could have that. Have all of these exotic cats and you don't even know it. And also how many people are having them for the wrong reasons and going to let them out. Like the one guy did. I don't even remember where it was, but he let all of his cats out.
Oh, yeah, and they were killing people.
Killing people, yes. And then they had to kill all the cats. I just don't understand, what is the good of having all of these cats if they're not in the wild. They're not in a good area. They're in these tiny little ass fucking cages. They're going to die in cages. I just don't understand. Why?
People
for money,
are selfish.
To get people to come look at them. It just blows. And I mean, I am one of those people. I totally would go look at them. But at the end of the day, after watching this, I have a total different view.
Well, you just have to reevaluate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It also just truly tells
subject.
Yeah,
because you can go back and forth, you know, like, heck yeah, I'm gonna go hold a cub tomorrow, but then at the same time you're like, you know, against having like regular people owning animals like that. So it's just,
Exactly.
you
And
don't
that's
know
the
whether,
only reason I like Carol is because at least she's not breeding them. She's not touching them. She only has like 12 cats. I mean,
yeah,
that was something Joe said, that she only has like 12, and how pathetic that is. Which
right.
at the end of the day, I don't think, like, I think having 200 cats is,
It's a little much.
that's a lot. Like, that's when it's just like, okay, are you like, you got something going on here, bro.
Yeah, that's like
Something's
way
not
too much
right.
to even like
So, and not that
keep
I'm
up with.
saying that Carol is any fucking better. I just think that maybe she's a little fucking better. You know, I don't
You
know.
know, she's better with her animals, not so much her husband's.
No. The only reason this one is still alive is because he knows how to, play the game. They do anal
Yeah, clearly he
occasionally.
worships the ground she walks on.
Yeah, for fucking sure.
So, but he wants to stay alive. I get it.
Yeah,
I
and
get it.
I really think he's like into the whole thing.
I don't know. Some freaky ass people out there, man.
But
They
yeah,
like some of that kinky shit. Some of that exotic
exactly.
sex life.
Oh man, I bet they do cat like fantasies.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my god, I bet you they do. That'd be
100%.
funny. I'm picturing it right now. I totally am. I can see her husband on the ground and Carol Baskins being like, "You know you fucking want it, bitch. Get down on the fucking ground. Put sardine oil
Oh,
on you, motherfucker."
wasn't there like a scene, or I don't know why I kept seeing this picture, but he had like one of those those choker collars
Collars?
on. Yeah, with a leash
Her
on.
husband?
Yeah, and he was on the ground. Hold up, I want to see if I can find it. Yeah, I
Nuh-uh.
don't know where I found this.
Oh my god. I bet she puts him on a leash.
And it could have been just photoshopped for all I know, but I totally saw that. I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, but it was
Don't put it
totally
past
like
them.
that's what I pictured. 100%.
Man, and I keep on seeing all these memes that it's like they have Carol, and I don't know, one of my family members in Alabama, I think, posted something that was like, fuck Carol, fuck her husband, but love everybody else. And I was just like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, they're
Well, it
all
came from
of them.
Alabama, so
Hey now. That's my fam you're talking about right there, girl.
and that's why you got yourself an Obama.
Kitty cat, yep.
All right, well, I think we'll probably recap Sunday's episode depending on how it goes.
Fuck yes, let's please. I cannot wait for this, a new episode.
All right, cool. So we'll recap it, and we'll let everybody know when the episodes will be available on the other apps.
And then next time we'll do a mom episode.
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of try and mix it up because we don't want this podcast to be just like all about only mom stuff. I know our name is RealMomly, but you know,
that's the whole point of being real and momly, talking about mom stuff.
Yeah.
And fun shit, because I'm sorry, we're fucking moms. We don't want to talk about being moms all damn day.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about fun shit too.
So Tiger King recap, we'll do that Sunday, and then we'll do a mom episode. Get ready for that.
And if you guys like it, make sure you subscribe and you like, and you go to our Facebook page and our Instagram. It's RealMomly, one word. Except for, I think, is Facebook one word?
Facebook is one word.
Okay, so everything should be one word.
Everything's one word. Yes. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all the love that we have gotten. We really didn't think that we really didn't think we'd get like 5 views, and we have like fucking 70. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you all. Thank you.
Yeah, we are just so excited to be able to share our combos.
I know, right? We
world.
have a lot of fun with it, which just, it's honestly just us two talking as best friends, and we record it and like put it out there.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you guys being, supportive of all of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. And make sure you guys stay real momly out there.
With Caitlin and Charlie.